I'll be telling MPs that sixth form colleges are great places and that they need to be supported.
I'll be telling my MP to save further education in sixth form colleges from the Conservative cuts.
We have to have a change in policy, that we need the money. It's for everyone's benefit that education is the future of the country, and without funding we cannot make the difference that the children need.
I'm here because sixth form colleges are under attack from this government and our funding has been slashed over the last few years.
We haven't got enough funds at the moment to fully resource our classes, and we feel like we are managing, but we are just managing.
With less staff, we're having much bigger class sizes. For example, I have a lower ability set with a class size of nearly 28.
I'm really concerned that children with special needs are going to be sidelined because it's expensive to remediate sometimes, and that's where I think that money will be diverted from.
I'm a newly qualified teacher in further education, and there's a reason why I think it's 2 out of 5 of us leave after the first 5 years now. It's because of these harsh conditions that we're now having to face.
Your rally today couldn't be better timed because next week, as you all know, is the Comprehensive Spending Review, which will see the settlement for the whole education budget for the next few years. And whilst all the government rhetoric has been about protecting education, we know that that is far from the reality of what is actually happening. First of all, schools' budgets will see a decline of about 10% over the course of this Parliament, but that is nothing as to what is going to happen outside of the school budgets, particularly in terms of 16 to 19 education and early years.
There's never been any protection for 16 to 19. So we know that 40% of sixth form colleges may actually be at risk of closure because they simply won't have the money.
I just think it's terrifying, the thought that education is becoming something that rich people can afford and it's not available to a really high standard to everybody else.
Education, invest, don't cost.
I think parents are going to be absolutely outraged when they really understand what is happening to sixth form and further education, which is cuts to courses, and the courses that are going are the most expensive ones first, so modern foreign languages, science and maths, A-level courses. I mean, what government can oversee the cutting of A-levels in science, maths and modern foreign languages? I just don't understand.
MPs need to understand that if they vote for cuts in education, they are voting to damage the future of coming generations. But actually, they just need to understand what this means. So we want our members to make the case to MPs. We want them to understand what cuts mean. And we want them to say, we need to invest in education and not cut it.